Welcome, welcome! We are the Wayward Inquisition. I am Chamberlain Jonas here for another world-building video for you. Staying with the trend on dragons, I'm not gonna go over metallic dragons. I think they're lame. They're just unnecessary. I really don't see why they are. But the gem dragons, however, those boys, they got class. They got pizzazz. They have the razzle-dazzle. So we'll be starting off with the Amethyst Dragon. The thing I love about the gem dragons is just picturing what they could look like. Being gems like amethyst, you know, you could have them with big jolts of like amethyst crystal kind of coming out of its hide. Maybe they don't have scales, but then they have like the amethyst kind of coating blocks periodically. Maybe they are just entirely made out of the gem type itself. Maybe they are just amethyst, which would be pretty cool. I would say that would kind of make them more of a construct than a dragon. But I mean, just the aesthetics of the gems, you could just do so much with it. And so yeah, the Amethyst Dragon with its purple, oh man, that would be a gorgeous dragon, dude. Especially if you were in the light and the sun was hitting those amethyst crystals just right. I would say I see the Amethyst Dragon more female than male, but you could go either way. It would be... I feel like she would be friendly. She would be a nice, friendly dragon. I would say probably not the most extroverted like some of the other ones. But, I mean, all things considered, I just get good vibes from the Amethyst Dragon. And, let's see, Amethyst Dragon, where would your lair be? I mean, with all the gems, I mean, cave, pretty much. But yeah, amethyst. What other locale would you be interested in? What would fit your vibe? I'm getting like forest. Maybe even like fields and plains, because you would get that greenery with the brilliance of the purple, you know, of the amethyst, and those contrasting would look really good. Not that's what you have to base dragons off of, but I mean, when thinking about things, think about how they fit in the environment. Actually, yeah, a snowy area would, I feel like would work for you as well. Being amethyst, I would say your damage type, I could see it being psychic, force, or maybe even necrotic. But let's see what the official info on amethysts are. They are the mightiest of the gem dragons. Oh, wow, good for you. Study and psionically manipulate fundamentals of the multiverse. Wow. Kudos to you then. And yeah, psionically, I kind of touched on that with it having psychic damage. They can control gravity, essentially. Interesting. Royal purple colors. Yeah. Do you talk about where they would reside? Where do you all place them? Doesn't really say. That's alright. Since it mentioned the multiverse, it is saying a lot about, like, it dwelling in, like, the outer planes and stuff like that, and... what is your, what's your breath weapon there, buddy? What can you do? Ooh. A gravitational force in its mouth. Releasing that. Oh, it takes force damage, yep. And then... oh, they can change their shape. Interesting. They can psychically teleport. Oh, that's cool. They can explode their crystal shards out at people. Oh yeah, I bet all of them can do that. And that also just sounds awesome. Alright, yeah, so, yeah, what me and wizards imagine when we hear Amethyst Dragon, we're pretty much on the same page there. Some quest lines you could do for Amethyst, with it being friendly. You know, it could be a quest giver. Maybe they need to go and talk to it about information or something. Maybe the adventurers need some of its amethyst crystal to forge or make something. The more so with the gem dragons than with like the regular ones, I would say a pretty interesting thing would be they would need to take the gems from one so that they could grind it up and then put that amethyst powder into like potions or something. Yeah, like, gosh, dragons are cool. I don't think they get the love that they used to anymore. And yeah, man, the amethyst one could look so awesome. Any other things you could do? What if it was a bad guy? What would its thing be? Well, it has a dabble in the psionics, so maybe the Amethyst Dragon uses its psychic powers to control people. So it's, you know, gathering hordes of people to serve it, worship it. And yeah, maybe that's like what its hoard is. Instead of liking treasure and whatnot, its hoard and strength comes from the number of people that it has under its control. Delicious. Yeah. Very nice. And I think that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to check out the other videos. And remember that freedom always crits. Bye!